Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Marcus Searching for Adventure. Welcome back to another episode. Finally out on the roads again, albeit it's all bitumen. So Christmas time, I'm heading down south to see my family in Victoria. Anyway, let's get straight into it. A new Titanium Shakedown trip down to Victoria. Let's go. Well, I was going to stay at a hip camp on the way down, but I, as usual, making too good a time. So I've come down to the township of Bulahdelah. It's about an hour and a bit north of Newcastle, I guess. And I'm just found this one on Wiki Camps, and I'm just staying here at the Bowls Club out the back. $8 for an unpowered site. They've got powered sites here as well, just on Wiki Camps, as I just said. I'm a little bit tired for some reason, but it's about 35 degrees, so we'll test out how good I can get a breeze into the van. Anyway, swing around and get myself set up. I'm in the unpowered section. Sometimes when you go to the unpowered section, you're not going to have too many neighbours, especially on a warm day like today. There's a few vans that are hooked up to power. There are a few powered sites here, but they've given me this whole big grassy area behind me. There's not one other person here. There you have it. That took me about, I don't know, 10-12 minutes to get everything set up here. The awning, get all the hatches open, get a bit of breeze flowing, and it's bloody beautiful in there. So if you haven't seen my initial rig rundown of the Titanium, it's my last video on YouTube. Go back and watch that. I'll put the link in the description below. But yeah, this is really, I guess, the first time filming a shakedown trip. I have actually spent quite a bit of time in the van and have done a couple of small trips, but I haven't put them on YouTube. I just wanted to do them on my own and get a bit of a feel for the van. So obviously, again, I'm not unhitching here, guys, because I'm just here overnight heading further south. So just left it all hitched up. I tried to sort of make sure I had reasonably even ground, which I have. I have east and west. I can use those airbags, obviously, if I want to as well, but I don't need to. So I got the bubble there a little towards the top. Now that's a good thing. If you're someone like me, you don't want blood rushing to your head. So having that bubble up that top end is going to mean I'm just slightly a bit higher at my head laying in bed. So that's a good thing. So I've got a bit of breeze blowing, and because I've got the awning up, which I'll probably take down tonight overnight, but it is pretty breezy. Probably a 15-20 knot wind going on here. I've gone out and bought this tie gear product. How it works, there's you've got your little bag down here, which I think you can see that. A little bag which keeps all these the rope sort of nice and neat and tidy away. Basically, you hook that up the top there, and all you do is just you pull on that. And then there are ball bearings in this little mechanism here, and the ball bearings must just clamp it together, and that gives it nice and tight in there. So that's basically all you do, is pull that down, that holds. So to release it, you basically pull this bottom section here that releases the tension, and then again just pull that string through, or pull the cord through, nice and tight. That's nice and tight there. And then just wind this up in the little bag, and then you can zip that little bag up. So just step inside. I've got these muck mats. I think I might have mentioned that in that last video. They're actually really, really good. Haven't done obviously too much sort of off-road in dirt and sand, but have heard good things about them. So I've got that one here and also one here in the step. Rubbish bin, don't know where to bloody put that yet. And yeah, as usual, I'm pretty well stocked. A couple of things in the freezer and pretty well stocked here in the big Dometic fridge. So plenty of meat, plenty of cold drinks. I've got no bloody beer. I completely forgot to buy grog. So anyway, I might have a beer over the road here tonight at the Bowls Club. That's it. Just turning around in the ensuite. I'm still using just the Woolworths water. I'm not using the water that I put in the tank to fill my water bottle. And again, I'm not going to do a full review. I did that in the last video, but tons of storage going on in here. Around to the shower, I've got that vent open there as well. So yeah, a little bit dirty in here. I need to give this a bit of a clean. Okay. In the review there, I do talk about some of the things here. I'm just repeating myself here again, but these microwaves don't have that turntable, which is a real fantastic thing. So one less thing to put away. Yeah, I'll have a shower a little later on tonight, and I'll turn the gas on, the gas hot water heater. These are the water tanks. This front one I think is faulty because that tank is actually empty. That should be saying empty. That is my grey water tank, and these are my other 250 litres of water. There's obviously the pump button for the pump to work the taps. All your fuses here, and there's a few spare ones I guess you could use for doing something else. Stereo in there as well. I've got the TV plugged in, wired on. Another nice vent above there. Fans, I'll probably need those tonight. Like a lot of these vans are all pretty much the same. These ones that have got the north-south bed, you have got the little hidey hole up here, which I didn't show in the review. As you can see there, you've got USB and also 240, you can charge your phone and whatnot. And also behind me here, there's a big pouch. So not sure what you'd put in there. There are also some of these little fancy mood lights. They're blue. So, and if you hold that button in, they go pretty bright. So, and it just defaults back to blue. If I was to build another van, I'd definitely delete the oven, definitely delete the grill, and I reckon I'd even delete the burner, the four burner stove. I'd even consider putting a 2-burner induction cooktop. Yeah, it draws heaps of power, but again, you're going to be using your gas outside, and that could be just maybe a backup and give you all that extra bench space, even though there's a bench there, but extra space here for putting a rubbish bin. Another thing I didn't show when I did the little walkthrough, there is a little kick cupboard down here, and it's a good little spot to hide whatever. Well, I made my way into the beautiful town of Benalla here in Victoria, and it's been a pretty warm day, pretty big day for me today on the road, and I'm just here at the Benalla Showgrounds, which is always a good option, the Showgrounds. Little donation of about 10 or 15 bucks. So well, that's about all I am going to do to get set up here. A couple of windows open, TV up, might watch a bit of a Netflix show tonight. Van is fairly even out here. It's one thing I did have a look at. Obviously I can, with the airbags, with the east to west, I can easily do that, but north to south I'm spot on, east to west I'm not that far off. So I will turn one of my gas bottles on because I will have a shower tonight, so obviously we'll use a bit of gas. Stabilizer legs, I don't think I need to put the stabilizer legs down when I'm here overnight. I don't know, do you? If you're hitched up? It's only me in the van. Maybe if you had a whole family here you might put maybe the rear ones down, but I'm not going to bother. So how good's that van looking? Just show you these airbags, just operate the system and show you what it looks like. So at the moment it's saying on the left side here 53 psi, 53, 54 and 56 on the other side, so it's pretty much even. But you just take out the little remote controller, and this side here on the left is basically the left hand side facing forward, and these buttons here are on the right hand airbag. So if I push this button here, it pushes this left hand side one up right there. So if I push it up a bit more, going up to about 58, if I push the smaller button, that will bring it down. So that angle there, I've got that right hand side as up as high as it can go and the left hand side as low as it can go. So there's quite a little bit of difference there on the level. The wireless airbag system, I know it does cost a little bit extra, but if you can afford it, definitely get it. This is the level 3 airbag system, which is the remote. You can have the model below. I think it's still the same system, but you have to control it here at the panel. But yeah, for a little bit extra, you can get the little fobs. You get 2 of these fobs, and I leave just one in here. And I lock this, and I've got another spare in there. So van's all nice and even Stevens. The car and the caravan back over the scales. I'm just near home now, now that I've got the caravan fully stocked for a normal kind of touring trip. So just to give you an idea what I've got in the van before I tell you the weight, gas bottles are full, water tanks 250 litre capacity, and I've got about 200 litres of water still on board, and obviously all the kind of camping and touring equipment that I would need for a typical trip. Last time I was here I didn't have that, so I've got camping chairs, camp tables, more clothes, more food, more water, all that sort of stuff. The van has come in at 3,200 kilos, and the other great thing is the car GVM is 3.8 tonne, the car weighed 3.68, so still have 120 kilos of weight in the car. What have I got in the car? I've got everything I need in the car that I need, and I've got about 80 litres of fuel currently on board, give or take. So that extra 120 gives me space for another passenger and a little bit more gear in the 200. So pretty happy about that. Rightio guys, that is a wrap for this video. Certainly hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.